It's all good. Sometimes you gotta bend the truth a little bit.
Yeah, look at the truthy bending.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Barry, back with another CarCast. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be me today.
Just kidding! I'm still here. Are you ready?
We've got
Are you
Sanaa,
ready?
actually.
We got me. We got Coco. Yeah, we do. What's going on, Coco?
Where are we today, Coco? Where are we driving?
We are in Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach.
It's a bit of an overcast day. Not the sunniest, but also not the cloudiest.
It's true.
We'll take what we can get.
Yeah, we're fine with that. Oh, okay. I'm here. I did it. Oh my god.
Glad to have you back.
I think I broke something on my way here.
Oh yeah? I hope you're alright.
I feel pain. I just feel pain, that's all. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of today's CarCast.
Yeah, and last time we talked about movies, and I figured today would be a good time to talk about another form of art. A form I'd like to call music.
Or also known as music.
Speaking of music, one of my favorite musicians, one of my favorite artists is called Kings of Convenience. They're a duo from Norway, and they haven't released new music in over 12 years.
Wild.
And they have an album coming out in June, which is pretty insane, pretty exciting for me. Probably nobody out there has heard of them, Kings of Convenience.
Yeah.
It's very low key.
Very low key. They're Norwegian, right?
Yeah, they're Norwegian, yeah.
Yeah, and they're a pretty cool band. They're like very low key. If you want to actually listen to one of their songs, I recommend Misread.
Yeah.
That's a good song to start with.
It's like quiet music, acoustic guitar, intricate melodies, soft voices. But in a weird way, it's quiet, but also like catchy and mesmerizing.
Yeah, I agree. And they actually came out with a new song during the peak of quarantine.
Oh, one of them came. So they split apart.
One of them.
The reason why they haven't made music in 12 years is because they like split up, and one of them had like another band, and then they released a new song in quarantine.
I always mix it up. I'm like, yeah, they released new music. No, they split up. They were a little fake. They broke up, and then one of them released a new song called Quarantine.
Yeah, Quarantine. Yeah.
Quarantine. And the beautiful part about this song, actually, Barry, you tell them.
They were crowdsourcing for their music video. They basically wanted to make a music video that shows all their fans what they were doing during their quarantines. Mm-hmm. So they asked you to like film a 1-minute video or like just a short snippet of what your life is like. And so me and Sanaa, we recorded ourselves dancing in our living room.
Yeah, sir. We're actually in this music video.
Yeah, we submitted it, and it made the cut. And we're in this music video. You can look it up.
Like a snippet of like 5 seconds.
It's called Quarantine by Erland Oy.
Yeah.
And I think the band's called La Comitiva.
Okay,
Something
sure.
like that.
Norwegian things.
No, but this band is not full of Norwegians.
Oh.
They're full of like South Americans.
Oh, wow. Okay. They got a little unique thing going on.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
What kind of music you like?
Man, I like a mix of music, you know. I really like indie rock music, like Vampire Weekend, San Cisco, like very indie pop also. But I also really do like hip hop as well. So I love Drake. I love Kendrick Lamar. Mac Miller. Mac Miller's not really like hip hop though, is he?
Yeah, he's definitely hip hop.
I don't know. I would say he's like, I don't know. Some of his songs are a little poppy.
Yeah.
Drake is definitely one of my top 3, and I've seen him in concert twice.
Tell us about that concert story where you got to the front line.
Okay. So back in Philly, we went to see Drake, and we had like okay seats, kind of like in the middle of the stadium, like you could sort of see him. And the way the stadium was laid out was that the stage was dead center in the middle of the stadium.
Okay. I wasn't there, by the way.
Yeah.
She was with other friends.
It's true. Anyways, so we had like in the middle of the stadium, like okay seats. And then later on, my friend just had this great idea. What if we just like go to the oh my god, what's it called? Like the very front
The
seat.
front row.
No, but it's like a standing stage. Like there's no seats.
The pit.
Yeah. So what if we like go down to the pit? And I'm like, there's no way. Like every entry point had a bunch of workers who were like checking. You needed like a wristband. Like everyone was there. And I'm like, there's no way. But he was like, let's just try it. Let's just like go as close as we can and just see what happens. We could just like stand there for a while, at least see Drake a little bit closer, which we did. But then right when we got to the entry point, and we were planning on just kind of like staying there seeing what was going to happen, a girl right around the corner, her and her friends jumped the fence to like get to the pit, and all of the workers ran to return her friends because like all of them like a bunch of girls just started jumping over like, wait, this is our moment.
Wow.
We just walked casually into this pit. We were literally like, I would say like 4 feet away from Drake. It was crazy. Like he was right there.
That's wild.
It was wild. And then like,
and you didn't have to pay for it.
We did not have to pay for it. I think those tickets were like $500 or like maybe even more to like be in the pit. And the only caveat was that we could not leave. Like I had to pee, could not leave because there's no way I would get back in. So it just stayed there the whole concert. Did not move. Had an amazing time.
Oh man.
The first time I saw Drake was actually the Drake versus Lil Wayne concert.
Do you think that's something you could do multiple times, or was it just like that concert?
Honestly, it was just that concert, the sheer luck of these girls randomly jumping over.
Yeah.
That was it. Like if we didn't have that,
like security wasn't that tight, I guess.
I mean, all the security ran to those girls.
Okay.
Because it was like a group of girls just jumping over randomly, and like one of them like fell, like face planted right into the ground.
Oh boy.
So like everyone was like, all security just went to her, and we were like, all right,
nice.
It is what it is.
You gotta take advantage of opportunities when you see them.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. So yeah, I think that was probably like one of the most amazing concert experiences I had, just because of that. It was pretty dope.
Solid. Vampire Weekend is a band that we listen to a lot.
Yeah, sir. Funny thing about Vampire Weekend is everyone knows A-Punk, right? I hope everyone knows that. That's like their mainstream song. That's like their song that everyone knows. And growing up like in high school, that's the only song I really knew. And I was like, oh yeah, I like this song. It was in Just Dance. I loved that Just Dance dance.
And it was in a Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
Forgot which one.
Yeah. It's a good song. That's all I really knew. And then I went to college and met Barry. And I'm trying to like find out what we got in common. And he's like, yeah, I really like Vampire Weekend. And like me thinking I know one of their songs, I was like, me too. I am a huge fan. I know so many of their songs. And Barry's like, oh, what's your favorite song? And I'm like, I don't even remember. I just love all of them. And I'm being so fake just to bond with him.
Wow.
And then after that is when I started listening to Vampire Weekend. And I actually really liked them.
It honestly really worked because I was like, wow, you've heard of Vampire... Not only have you heard of Vampire Weekend, because they're very low-key. You actually like them a lot. I was like, wow, this is amazing. What a great coincidence.
Fake.
And I didn't know she was fake about it until years later.
I
think after we were married.
Confess.
Honestly, yeah, I think after we were like engaged, like I think that's when you told me about this. I thought we just liked Vampire Weekend from the start, which was a great coincidence from my eyes.
I was like, I must confess my sins and my lies. I do not actually. I did not at that moment, but I eventually did.
It's all good. You know,
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta bend the truth a little bit.
Yeah. What kind of truth are you bending?
You never know. I mean,
what kind of truth is being bent?
Sometimes in life, you gotta bend the truth as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Can I have an example?
This is a good example.
Oh, that's
you didn't hurt anyone.
That's so true.
John Mayer is also another artist that we listen to a lot. And John Mayer, I remember I would play I played one of his songs in my middle school talent show.
Uh-huh.
It was the 8th grade.
Uh-huh.
And I just learned Slow Dancing in a Burning Room by John Mayer, and I felt so cool because I learned it on the acoustic guitar, not the electric guitar like the original. So I had like an acoustic rendition of the song.
Uh-huh.
And when I got up to play in the talent show, I started off totally in the wrong like key. Like I was basically playing like the tune, but in a totally different key. And like 20-30 seconds in, I just had to like change the key, and it was just kind of awkward sounding. So it didn't go that
Is
great.
there like evidence of this?
I've got it on video somewhere. I don't know if that video still exists.
I think this is a very.
But
old
it's
video.
one of those like very like classic cheesy middle school talent show videos where the audience is like clapping along, totally offbeat.
Oh my.
So it's just like kind of a mess.
That's kind of nice though.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
I feel like every middle-aged woman loves John Mayer.
Middle-aged woman? What are you talking about?
Definitely. We went to see John Mayer in concert kind of recent, like in 2019.
There weren't a bunch of middle-aged women.
I swear the
there were
audience.
There were some.
No, the audience was majority middle-aged white women.
That is false.
Yes,
That's
it
false.
was, bro. Like, think about the John Mayer music. That's like such like, because he was really big like 10, 15 years ago. So all those girls were like, you know, young adults, teenagers. And now they're grown up and they went to his concert in 2019.
To be middle-aged, what's middle-aged? Like, in your...
Okay. Like more like 30s. There were definitely a lot of women in their 30s.
Yeah, like that's not middle-aged. Those are millennials.
Yeah, so these millennials who feel middle-aged to me.
Tell me John Mayer's for middle-aged women. Get out of here.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're for middle-aged women.
You said there were a lot of middle-aged women at the concert.
Listen, I misspoke. There were a lot of women in their 30s, late 30s.
Yeah.
I just think it's an interesting audience. Then we have Barry. Barry, who in middle school
I was
went to this talent show.
like the only ethnic person.
Yeah, the only ethnic person in this stadium at this concert, like straight up. Like it was kind of funny.
Every time I see these like hills with these houses, I feel like we're in Italy.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally get that vibe. I feel like in Italy it would be more like unified.
Oh, yeah?
Like all the houses would be the same color, be really pretty. Do you think Laguna is like really nice?
What you up to, Coco?
What you up to? Let's bring her to the front and center. What you got going on, man?
Coco's gonna go on vacation 2 weeks.
It's true. We're heading out of town, so we're actually currently on our way to drop off our cat at my sister-in-law's, aka Barry's sister. And that's where she will live.
Yeah. And at first we were trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Coco, and we looked into cat sitters, and that ended up with Sanaa applying to be a cat sitter.
I am officially a crazy cat lady. It's official, guys. I actually applied to be a cat sitter.
Yeah, it's honestly wild.
So I will be a professional cat sitter. Honestly, I have some shame in it. I do feel like a crazy cat lady right now.
Yeah, you gotta own up to it. It's who you are. It's what you want to be.
It's not what I want to be. I don't want to be a crazy cat lady.
Yeah, but you applied to be a cat sitter. You want to be a cat sitter.
Well, no, okay. Here was my logic, right? So when I was looking for cat sitters, the way it works is at least the company I was looking at, they do like 20-minute visits or 45-minute visits or whatever. But like they were charging like $30+ for a 20-minute visit. And I was like, that's like solid. That's like a really, like, I'm shook. How? So then I was thinking to myself, honestly, I think I should apply because I could easily check in on someone's cat for 20 minutes and then like easy money, cash money, young money.
Yeah.
So like, why not? So it's a combination of crazy cat lady because I love cats, and also like just seeing the value of being a cat sitter.
It's interesting how your identity really comes to fruition as time goes on. It started out where you just liked cats, and very quickly we got a cat, and then you are now a cat sitter. One day you're gonna have 2 cats, then 3 cats.
No.
Then 5, then 10.
No. Okay, max 2 cats. 2 cats.
You can't deny your identity.
No. I don't think I could handle like having 20 cats. That's crazy.
All right.
That's wild. Another one of our favorite artists is Mac Miller. R.I.P. A great artist.
R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
Honestly, he's like such a good artist, man.
What's great about Mac Miller is that throughout his career, even though he was I think 27, 28 when he passed, he still managed to traversed so many different genres of music because
That's true.
he started out.
I thought you said earlier. Oh no, he's definitely hip hop.
Yeah,
now he's been so many genres.
Well, I mean, he's a hip hop artist, but he had so many different sounds. Like it's not like
sounds.
It's not like when he was making music in high school as a 17-year-old, he was making like a certain kind of hip hop, and then it quickly changed.
Okay.
The tone of his the tone of his sound.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is like over the course of 10 years, he started sounding like so many different kind of artists.
Okay. Like who?
He just had like different tones.
Oh, I get what you're saying. That's true.
He had like different.
He started off like I remember his first album was very like high school hip hop.
Yeah, like high school kind of.
A little pop
Little
in the mix.
Poppy, cheesy raps.
Yeah, and then it kind of like I think his latest album, even though like there was another producer who like completed it, it had more like a blues jazz theme.
Yeah,
to it,
yeah, he definitely
like
had some jazzy vibes. He had like a dark rap sort of period.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's one of those things I really like for musicians. John Mayer kind of similar. He like delved into like a bluegrass sort of vibe, and then he had like a pop rock, and then the soft rock, and the jazzy rock.
That's so true.
As opposed to other musicians like Kings of Convenience, where they honestly sound kind of the same throughout the entire time.
They're late.
They'll just release album after album that are the same sort of tone.
Kings of Convenience's latest song sounds exactly like their music from 12 years ago.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, that's true. Vampire Weekend, on the other hand, I thought Vampire Weekend basically always was the same in their first 3 albums, but their latest album, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that they sold out. It is just not. It's just not a good vibe. It sounds very mainstream, very like.
I like it.
Very like mainstream music, and I'm like, man, y'all got a record deal with Columbia Records, and now you don't know how to act.
They've had a deal with Columbia Records since the previous album as well.
No. Their latest album, they had a new record deal. First 3 was a different record deal.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And that's when their music changed like crazy.
Mm. Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Exactly.
I like the album. I like all their albums.
My fingers smell like garlic. Can you smell?
Why does it smell like garlic? That's nasty.
First of all, I marinated some meat earlier with a bunch of garlic, and I washed my hands so many times and it still smells like garlic. Smell it. Inhale it.
I'm good.
Inhale it.
I'm excited for iftar, but I could use without that smell right now. I'm fasting.
No, it's not gonna break your fast.
Yeah,
the smell won't break your fast.
I just it smells kind of off.
It smells like garlic.
Yeah.
Speaking of garlic, did you know some people will straight up drink like shots of minced garlic with water?
Is that a thing?
It's like a thing to clear out, like to clean your gut health.
Garlic shots? I have never heard that in my life.
Yeah, like they'll just put a bunch of minced garlic in water, and then like
Is this supposed to be good for you?
I mean, it's good to clear out your bowel issues.
I've got bowel issues sometimes.
I got bowel issues. Yeah, I do. Okay, I don't know if this is normal, but my stomach hurts all the time. Every day. I keep telling like it doesn't matter what I eat. Like at first I thought it was cheese. I was like, oh, I'm lactose intolerant or whatever. But now it's just anything I eat. That one of those girls who has stomach pain every day.
I thought you were unique, but then TikTok has really just shown how it's very normal. It seems like every girl has.
TikTok
these, like, bowel issues.
TikTok really makes you feel like a very regular person. Like nothing I do is unique. There's someone else out there who also feels my pain.
Yeah. All right, some nice sights.
We saw the beach. We saw the shops and restaurants of Laguna.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all we saw. We saw the hills.
Yeah.
The Italian hills according to Barry.
A lot of nice sights. In Laguna. It's been good. We will catch you guys next time. Peace and love as always.
Bye.
See ya.